Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe. Radhika is the goal and Guru is the archer, because she has one pointed program to bring to the love. Right. So, Sridhar Maharaj, when he's telling, he says, Nitai, Nitai, is Gurudev, Gurudev. And sometimes Sri Radhe, Sri Radha. Guru and Radha. This is the only thing to meditate and to take shelter. And Mahaprabhu himself said, she is the way and she is the goal. Love is the way and love is the goal of our life. So Radhika is the good way. Who brings, Gurudev brings for that, navigate to us. And the goal is Radha, because she brings us for that goal. Simple. Why make life so complicated? I don't know. Is it natural and simple? God is unnatural because He is a supreme, supreme. For that supreme, you need supreme things to do. You need philosophy to attract Him, and you need knowledge to attract Him. But He no attract with philosophy, no attract with knowledge. He only attracts with the binding of your love, and that is Radha. This without Radhika never comes in our life. Jesus said, love is the way and love is the goal. Mahaprabhu said, love is the way and love is the goal. Prabhupada said, love is the way and love is the goal. Narayan Maharaj said, love is the way and love is the goal. And we doubt it. And we research. For what? What you are researching for? You don't believe that they are research? They already research it and give to our life. Why to research now? Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe.
This is Guru Vandana.
Jai Radhe.
And Ishta Bandhana.
Jai Radhe.
Jai Shri Radhe.
That's the best.
Radhe, Radhe, Radhe.
And Raghunath Das Goswami is giving Guru Vandana in Vilap Kusum Anjali. Oh my Gurudev, you are chastised woman in your Sarupavesh, spiritual body, soul body, You are a pure. And I see your lips are cut. Why this has happened to you? Can you translate to him?
Yes, Guru.
Who will translate German? You say translate.
Schließt du und dann muss ich übersetzen.
Ja.
Bleib stehen. Bleib sitzen.
Then you have to sit distance because I will disturb.
I can talk like this to there.
Yeah. How your lips is cut. This is Guru Bandhana, my dear. Who cut your lips? Why the scratch in your body? What happens to you? What happened? She is a Manjari, a spiritual body. He knows. He knows the color of his spiritual body. He knows his cloth of spiritual body. And what is the color of his spiritual body? Raghunath Das Goswami knows. So they are telling, oh, Rupa Manjari, oh my Gurudev, how this happened to you? How your lips are cut today? What happened? In night time, Krishna is kissed to Radhika and cut the lip of Radhika. And this what do you say?
Reflected, yes.
Reflected to the Dasi, Maidservant, whose name is Rupa Manjari. And he's glorifying that. Wow, you are so lucky, Maidservant. All reflection is coming in your body, spiritual body. You are so one with your Swamini Radhika. What is happening to her, it happens to you. You are so fortunate. So only Manjari, they are fortunate who has a spiritual body. She knows her color of the body and the dress of the body. And always in the service of Radha. This happened to them. So we are reading and trying to go in that mood to understand what Raghunath Das Goswami wants to give us the mood, how to be close with love and the loving behavior in our day-to-day life. Yeah. Right.
Should I read the Guru Vandana, Gurudev, or you want me to keep?
No, what you are reading, read.
Okay.
Gurudev, you can use this mic also now. Can you switch it on?
Switch it on. It's working.
This one is here, but there's one.
No, this one.
So we have two.
Why not that?
But I can read also with my loud voice. It's no problem.
No, but you have to switch it on
Come
behind.
slow voice out.
You have
Slow.
to switch it on behind.
Why not you on yourself
I don't know what happened.
before class starts? Then you disturb me, I cannot go in mood. Sorry.
Yeah.
Radhe, Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe.
Please not disturb when I come. Before you do what you like to do. Because you disturb, I cannot go in that mood. And I cannot stay with my spiritual, without a spiritual body in material body. You will not understand. Voice is not clear. Radha. Yeah. Make soft voice. Sorry, I cannot go. Do kirtan.
I am a maidservant of your lotus-like feet, whose vine-like body burns in the forest fire of separation from you. Please revive me at once with your nectarian glances.
Read it.
O Goddess, I am a maidservant of your lotus-like feet, whose wine-like body burns.
Burning. What is burning? Why burning? What burning? My body, material body is burning. Is a fire. I don't want to stay here because all burning starts from my material desires. It's burning. My mind burns me. My senses create burning inside me. My desires are burning inside me. And I don't want to stay there. I want your maidservant to be with you always. Why throw me that I go again in my burning place to suffer? Why I remember something what creates burning inside me? This is my suffering. I suffer with my burning when I come to my material body. It's a burning. It's paining to me. My angerness, my doubting, my different material way of mind is start looking in different way. It's all creating burning inside me. Why you not keep me in your lotus feet, Swami? Why throw me out to burn again? And this all create burning in my life. Oh my Swami, please help me that I can be your maidservant in my spiritual identity form, and I can become your dasi, that I don't go back to burning, suffering myself. I don't want to disturb myself from that place. I want, when I come in my material identification, is burning. I never realized this before because it's a burning. I am enjoying with my material body and senses and mind, but now it's burning. It's paining to me. I anger myself. Why is happening? I don't know. When I am in your mood of maidservant, serving to you, I feel so pleasant and peaceful and happy. But just the moment I come to my material body, again burning and suffering start in my life. It's burning. It's burning. Read again.
O Goddess, I am a maidservant of your lotus-like feet, whose vine-like body burns in the forest fire of separation from you. Please revive me at once with your nectarian glances.
Revive me that I can identify my spiritual form and I can be your maidservant to be near to you. And when I am near to you, my all burning gods, I never feel any burning in your service. I feel so happy and so much in ecstasy I cannot say.
Srila Raghunath in his Swarup Avesh is weeping out of separation from Sri Radha. These feelings of separation are as painful as the high rising flames of a forest fire. Strongly desiring to see his Praneshwari, he falls on the bank of Radha Kunda and loudly laments.
Radhe, lamenting. I never want to be separate from you, Swami. Yeah.
He or she is unable to go on carrying the burden of his or her vine-like body.
Body. I cannot take burden of my body. This material body is a burden without you. And you throw me out because start identifying myself, my material body. That reason I am burdened. If you're not throwing me out from your service, I am not going to burn. I was so peaceful. Coming in my material body and ego and angerness and suffering is a burning. My senses are giving burning to me, but I never feel it because I think that I exist with my senses. I am means my identification in my senses. But now, because I identify myself as my spiritual identity, and from that vision I see that is a burning everything, even the body becomes burden for me. This material body, what is so beautiful for me, is a burden for me. Because this creates burning in my life. Nothing.
He or she is unable to go on carrying the burden of his or her vine-like body that is burning in the fire of separation from Ishwari, and cries in an abode of misery like a desolate orphan. Like a desperate child. Those who have
feeling like an orphan means feeling nobody is going to care me. You are so much caring me, so much loving me unconditionally, and now you leave me, I become orphan. Nobody, others will care me. You give me everything and you make me orphan to go back to your material body. This is not a suffering. We say that you are mine, you are mine, you are mine. But nobody bothers that they will say you are mine. Nobody. All relation works with you. And here Swami say, you are mine, my dear. Come, you are not orphan. But when you will leave, I will become orphan. This material body, I am very orphan, no one is taking care. All are there with relation, but I am feel orphan. But when your love, your mercy, unconditional love I see and feel it one time. I feel orphan with other things when I come to my real life. Before I think this is my real identification, I see this is okay. It's good to use it for bhajan or some service, nothing more than this. To realize this, to feel it, that I can be a Maidservant in this body. I can feel this, share it, and understand to be a servant of Radha. This is my fortune of this material body. And by that, your mercy, I am not, before was orphan, you take me near to me. I feel very safe myself, but not make again orphan, leave me, then I will become orphan. Nobody will care. I suffer so much, I cannot explain you. Don't send me to become orphan again. So Raghunath Das Goswami is crying because of that. Because of his realizations.
Those who have surrendered to Sri Radhika's lotus feet cannot find consolation in anything of this world anymore.
Yeah, go on.
Their minds and their lives are floating like wooden instruments on the stream of Sri Radha's sweetness that floods the whole world.
I am a wooden what?
Instrument.
One
Stick.
piece of the wood floating in the water. I belong. when I will come to the Radhika's waves flow, I will also will float in the right direction, in that loving. Before I am swimming also, but I want to swim against the flow of the river. I am swimming and swimming and swimming and tiring myself, and I little move someplace. But now I start floating like a one piece of wood is flowing in the waves. Without doing nothing, I don't do anything, and it starts floating now. Read again this.
Those who have surrendered to Sri Radhika's lotus feet cannot find consolation in anything of this world anymore.
Yeah.
Their minds and their lives are floating like wooden instruments on the stream of Sri Radha's sweetness that inundates the whole world.
Yes. Radha. Surprising. Go on.
In his prayers, Braja Vilas Tava, Srila Raghunath Das Goswami says, my heart becomes very agitated by remembering even a drop from the divine ocean of their nectarian rasa. The great teachers of devotion say, what is natural for the perfected souls is the target of the aspirant's practice.
Perfected soul. Conditional soul. And perfected soul. Prabhupada say about the normal condition in Bhagavad Gita, last page, last paragraph. We are conditional because my senses is conditioning me. My mind is conditioning me. My ego is conditioning me. My old practice is conditioning. My blockage are conditioning. Is not perfect. Is a condition. Second thing, marginal. Ping pong is a margin. Sometimes this, sometimes that, sometimes nice devotee, sometimes material sense enjoyment, sometimes this idea. It's a marginal. And third thing is very surprising. I am a soul, you are a super soul. So you are independent, and that nature comes to the soul also to be very independent. Not take any shelter, not listen to anyone, not bother for anyone. I am independent. Why? Independent because I am a soul and he is a super soul. Super soul is also independent. The nature of the soul also become very independent. Why I will do anything? What I like I will do. So these three things are not a normal thing, my dear. Prabhupada said, you are not a normal person. After knowing your soul, you are not normal. It's not normal. It's not normalities. Normal means without love you will never normal. Without relation you will never normal. Never feeling will come. And this is coming from the pleasure-giving potency. And what is the line here?
The great teachers of devotion say, what is natural for the perfected souls?
Perfected soul. If you want to be a perfected soul, so means you have to be normal. That is perfection. Pure. Pure means, Prabhupada writes in 1314, pure. Purity. Purity means pure gold. Means all matter has to go out from that gold. Then is the gold become pure. If there other metal is there no pure gold. Some carat, 15 carat, 16 carat, 18 carat, mix up with the different metals. So we are mixed up with the many metals. So purity, condition, marginal and independent. And others, what I practice. So if I want to be pure, then pleasure giving potency because of the love, Aladhani Shakti when give love, relation and Sarup, and we stay living in that Sarup, then my normal condition comes. Purity comes. And again we come back to my material body, again we become like that. Where I identify, I will behave like that. This is the nature of the soul and humanity. Right. Just the pure, pure.
The example given by the great devotional teachers is the compass for practicing Rasika devotees of Vrindavan.
You see, Rasika devotee. Why? Because this will be a place, hidden path of devotion. Rasika. Hidden path, not highway. We are practicing always highway. Philosophy, theory, what nobody does. When you ask to someone, we are Vedic philosophy follow. Okay? Say the one word of Veda. How many Vedas are there? What Vedic philosophy you are practicing? How many Vedas are there? No idea. But we are doing Vedic philosophy. What is Vedic philosophy? Can you explain? But we are practicing Vedic philosophy. And Vedic philosophy is meaning what? I forget. My God, what is the line? You see?
So the example given by the great devotional teachers is the compass for the practicing Rasika devotees. The great teachers of devotion say, what is natural for the perfected soul is the goal or the target of the aspiring devotee.
Aspiring devotee who understand the Vedic philosophy. Then he say, is not my highway. You go with highway. I will go by hidden path of devotion. What is hidden path? You don't know that. If you want to search in Italy, you have to find some Italian who lives in that village. All Italian not know hidden path in Italy. Navigator also not going to show you. Because it is in Switzerland, many hidden paths are there. One is highway, one is hidden path. One time, I was driving with Maharani. He said, Gurudev, I said, yes. I said, I want to bring you hidden path. I said, I want to see hidden path. Highway, I'm not interested. So she went with the mountains, hidden path. And it's so up and down and high and low. And it was, highway is a short way. But it takes long time because it's a hidden path. Only Rasika devotees knows about that, who travel with that way, you know. And then I feel the hidden path is really difficult to go because many up and down, left and right, and many difficulties are there. And only the person who is living that area, they know the hidden path. Everybody knows, not know. I cannot drive in that way. And one thing more I calculate, why the Swiss people say 50 kilometers is a long way. Because of this hidden path. 50 kilometers for them is a big job. And for German people, 500 kilometers is not a big job. 3 hours, 4 hours. Because 200 kilometers per hour they drive. 250. And the Swiss people driving 40 kilometers with hidden path. So it's too long, same time to go 50 kilometers and then take the same with highway. Straight, no anything. So, if you want to go hidden path, you need anyone who knows about that way to drive. That is Rasika devotee. They are Rasika devotee. One time, my Gurudev is telling to me one story. One Seth come he earned big business, he has a big money. He come to one sadhu. Maybe he comes to him, or he said that he comes to one sadhu, one saintly person. And he said, Gurudev, I earn very good money, so I want to make one feast. I want to arrange one feast, because one Brahman, if you feed, it gives big benefit. You say yes. So I want, what benefit I will get? I will earn more money and I will get many money. So I want to feed 100 Brahmins. I want to give the feast for my welfare, my health, and my family welfare, and for my earning of, without efforts I will earn money. You say yes? Good, yes, very nice. So how much will cost that time? He said, maybe 200 per person. He said, no, Gurudev, I will expend 500 per person. I will give charity, clothes, and this, that. He said, very good. Then he said, Gurudev said, why you want to bother 100 people? I can suggest you arrange one Vaishnava. It will be counting to the 100 Brahmins. If you feed one Vaishnava, it will parallel to one Vaishnava. If you feed, it will be covered 100 Brahmins. So, wow, Gurudev. So good. Then he start calculating 100 Brahman is equal to one Vaishnava. So if I know very well that one Brahman will give so much wealth to me and help to my family and to me, why not 100 Vaishnava I arrange? Then I 1,000 rupees I will spend. I will get many benefit. 100 Vaishnava Gurudev. And 1,000 per head I will expend. Again Gurudev was quiet, and then again suggest, why not you do one Rasika Vaishnava? It will include 100 Vaishnava. I said, Gurudev.
Calculate.
My God. He said, why not we arrange 100 Rasika? After 2 minutes, he said, impossible. To find Rasik Vaishnava or in the group is very difficult. Nowhere is possible. If you find in Europe only Brahman is very difficult. Now, by the mercy of Prabhupada, so many Vaishnavas are there. But you find any in whole Europe one Rasika Vaishnava. It will be very difficult. Similarly, Rasika Vaishnava is very rare to find. In whole place you see, rare someone comes like a Prabhupada was Rasika. Sridhar Maharaj was one, second Gaur Govinda Maharaj. Narayan Maharaj, Rasik Vaishnava. Anandas Babaji, Vinod Baba, Rasik Vaishnava, who has no other business.
Die hat einfach keine anderen Sachen.
Only thinking for benefit of the
Die denken
living
an
soul.
den Nutzen der
You imagine
Seele.
if you see the Rasik madness,
Wenn du die
you can see the Jesus life is the Rasik. Saint Francis is a Rasik, only serving. How many comes? So Rasik means only for the welfare for the others living, service for the others, and loving and caring to the others. You go to Vinod Baba, you will see he is feeding to monkey. This is the signature. To give the trophy to the monkey, full bag and give it. But Rasik means you have to go in to see, then you will understand how Rasik he is. By his behavior you cannot assess. This is meaning of evidently Rasik, that by looking, showing nothing, but he is living in that rasa. When you scratch him, something by talking and asking, then you see how he blasts. One word, if you understand, one line understand, life will change. Remember Narayan Maharaj, how much 2 hours he is giving classes? 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, 1,000 people, 5,000 people, 10,000 people want to run to listen to him. And now they are 3 hours giving class and 20, 50 people are coming. So this is the Rasik, where the one word is become like a honey. They are fixed for the goal. This is Rasik Rasa. Thus, I want to say this, what is Rasik means. Well,
So when this example is to be
loudly.
When this example is to be invigorated, one must awaken one's Swarupa Vesh. It is the
Means
Yes.
Rasik means they have a sarup. Without that there cannot be a Rasik.
They live in their spiritual existence.
And other they don't like. Other association is very heavy for them. I listen about Gaur Govinda, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji. He was also Rasik. And he don't want to see anyone. And he was very angry person. Why? Why is anger and how is Rasik? He want to show to others that he is a bad man. This is Rasik. His behavior, you see the Kesam Baba, when he become angry, you will be fire. He will become like a fire. You cannot know what is happening to him. And in 10 minutes again he is normal.
Und dann in 10 Minuten ist wieder ganz normal.
Is Rasik, you cannot assess. He is fixed, and you disturb them, they will become undisturbed. They don't want to disturb from their Rasa. They don't disturb you, they don't want any disturbance.
Die wollen nicht dich
And every rasik has different nature. You cannot calculate in one pattern. Anandas Babaji was sitting and Pras Krishnadas Babaji is running all the Radha Kund and Govardhan and putting tilak and kanti, and Anandas Babaji who asked not ki. So different rasik, different mood. Now you have to research this. How is rasik? How is the deep connected? Ramesh Baba has different mood. Everybody is there. What mood you like, what mood you are, and which rasa you want. One Sanatani is also rasik. Bhasyali rasik. Braja Madhuri is also one rasa. Bhasyali rasa. They are not here. Means they are all rasik. They have no business with the other rasa. They are living in their rasa. This is rasik. They do what they do, they are mad. They become mad in their mood. Madness, you see, one is coming. They become mad in their mood. Radhe, Radhe. They are happy. They are happy with their Ishtadev. Where is your Gopali?
Gopali is here, yeah.
Can you show me? You see? You see?
Gopali.
Gopali. You see one word?
Yeah, baby.
Go. You see. You see this.
Radhe.
Never leave. Huh? Who is this Gopali? Huh? What is her name? Gopali or Radha? Gopal.
Gopali.
This is Nishtha. I say Radha. He said no, Gopali. Why? Because she loved Gopali. If she is Radha or not, she is a Gopali for her. Like here, if she loves to Radha Mohan, she only will say Radha Mohan. If he has a many name, what is the business with me? But I have a love with Radha Mohan. And what is your Gopal? What is his name?
Gopal.
Gopal. Yes. One is Gopali, one is Gopal. You see, this is love. They always keeping with them, sleeping with them, and they eat what he likes, and they guide him that I want today this to eat. Radha. This is Eastern. She has also Eastern. I see. She cannot listen any other name than Radha Mohan from her. This is Eastern. When you fixed with one goal, then you have a lover, and the beloved has his own name. He cannot say many names for that. When he is a God, then you have a many names. When you have East, only one name. You know? This is the beauty, with difference between God and Ishtadev. Like if you have a lover, you say, my dear, and the man say darling or give some name. Then they talk whole life this name. For them is a this thing. This name. Right or not? No other, no meaning. What is there? When they will talk in this, that name, they can relate very easily. And that say yesterday. Is a business of beloved and lover, mother and son, friend and friend. If this condition not come, then many name is also okay because he is a God. Right. Yeah, go on.
So one has to awaken one's Svarupavesh to understand the Rasika Vaishnavas.
Yes. Sarupavesh. You have to know the soul has also form. If you don't know that soul also exists with the form, you will not get it. Soul has a form, and form like in this form, my body form has a color, that soul form has also some color, white, dark, brown, mixed, like different, you see, so many are different colors. So which color of my body color is this? And which color is my clothes color? Because then I will be not naked. Na? I need to cover myself in my spiritual body. What is my spiritual clothes color? That to identify and meditate. Go on.
It is the nature of bodily consciousness that the mind and the intelligence remain attached to dull, perishable matter. But the beauty of Svarupavesh has no connection or relation with anything of this material world.
When you are in the bodily consciousness, you need agreement with body and mind. Right? And we are living in material body and we have a conflict with body and intelligence. We are living in the conflict with mind and intelligence. What is it? Read again this line.
It is the nature of bodily consciousness that the mind and the intelligence remain attached to dull, perishable matter.
That means you understand my body and mind is agreement. Then I do right way. But my body and mind is not in agreement, so we are involved in the only material things. Because the conflict with the body and mind, intelligentsia is there. My intelligentsia is telling something and my mind is telling something. So I cannot be, I am living in my senses. I forget even my body. And when this go out from this, more intelligentsia effect, then over of this is my self. When I come out from this agreement also, when first we have to harmonize with the agreement, When agreement goes right way, then intelligentsia grow and bring out from that. If not, then mind is pressing me to intelligentsia to I will work myself. My senses press to intelligentsia. No, I am exist, my senses is I. What you will do? I not want to use you. I want to use my senses and my mind. That's it. So I am where? Out of the way, working on. And when I want to come agreement, and then agreement grows with the intelligentsia more, then we come out from myself. So stop conflict inside us. Stop conflict with others. Stop this. This conflict will create blockage in my life. A spiritual life is natural to flow. We only take time to break our blockage. A spiritual life not take any time. Who said this? My blockage takes time to go in flow. Like a damp is taking time that you flow over than that. You come up and flow over than that. I am down, or break the damp, you can flow. But the blockage is damp. My blockage, my creation. Why we blame to the God? You remove your blockage, you will flow. It's a natural. Understand?
Verstehst du das?
Radha.
Jai Radhe.
Radha. After that, not change that subject completely. No? Like the last time, complete.
Okay, Guru. Yes, I will.
Radha.
Radhe Radhe.
You cannot assess if you are not in a spiritual identity. Touch there and think from that way. Everything is crystal clear. Like a one student from preparatories. If you say about the 10th class, he will not understand. If you want to, the same person who do the PhD or Masters, say something, explain something about the 10th or preparatory, they will very easily understand. So why not we understanding? Because we now reach to my spiritual identity, from where I can understand material identity. Is spiritual thing. I want to understand from the glass to God. It's possible. From table to the God. So how I will understand? He is a spiritual. I have to come to spiritual, to my soul identity, to understand the super soul. He is a super soul, I am a soul. I want to understand from the table that. Is it possible? Any philosophy cannot guide you. From table you will understand God. Material you understand is spiritual. You have to be a spiritual to understand is spiritual. Simple. And what we do to become material, table are teaching Vedas, Puranas and Sloka, that Sanskrit sloka will change it. and philosophy will change to table to become Brahmin. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Go.